and welcome to another mobile gamer episode of geekoutdoors.com. And if anyone remembers who Irem is, the company, they're actually the company who created the R-Type series. But they're also the company that created this really awesome action game back in the early 80s. It was called Kung Fu. And they actually made a sequel. And this is the sequel. It's called Vigilante. I'm pretty sure this is actually the sequel to Kung Fu. And when I first saw this game, I actually saw it on the TurboGrafx 16, and it looked pretty sweet. And so, if you're not familiar with what Vigilante is, it's a really, really simple game. His girlfriend gets captured, and now it's up to you to go save her. So, and you're basically taking the law into your own hands, hence the name Vigilante. And it's very simple. It's just punch, kick. And this is the reminiscence of the Kung Fu kick. But unlike Kung Fu, it's not like the whole Bruce Lee movie Game of Death, okay? But the action and stuff's very similar. But the graphics in this game is pretty sweet. You know, Irem's always been known for some really good graphics. And also, you get actual weapons in this game, like this nunchuck, which helps out a lot. Oh, yeah. And I would say this one's much harder than the original Kung Fu. And it's also faster paced, as you can see. The enemies are more difficult, actually. Oh, man. So it's easy for you to die. But the good thing is, unlike the original Kung Fu, when the Kung Fu Master, I think that's what the actual name is, whenever you die, you don't start the whole stage all over. As long as you have enough quarters, you just keep going. Or actually, if you have enough energy. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. Pick up some nunchucks. And I was really, really impressed with the graphics. You know, I really do enjoy the graphics on the TurboGrafx 16. And it was pretty close to this arcade version. As you can see, everything's really colorful. The enemies move fast. The sprites are pretty large, but detailed. Oh, man. And it's pretty much the same enemies over and over. Let me see if I can get to the boss. Man, even with the weapon, you know, it takes quite a few hits to destroy these. And if I remember, Maria, I think that's his girlfriend's name. And maybe I think it's even the name of the girl from the original Kung Fu Master. Okay, here's the first, like this is the first boss, so ooh. And it does require some strategy. It's not just like, you know, just like mashing buttons. You kind of have to know where the weaknesses are. So in this case, I think if you just pin this guy up to the car and just keep kicking him, really kicking him, really, you'll take him out. So this isn't quite the same as like a Double Dragon. You know, this is like a solo effort. And I don't know, you know, I mean, I really, really enjoyed Double Dragon. I think Double Dragon is my favorite initial scrolling beat-em-up. But this one, you know, it has its own charm. You know, like I said, this is like the sequel to Kung Fu Master. So if you really enjoyed the first one, you really like this one. Even though it's not exactly the same. Okay, her name is Madonna. That's so funny. So you got to remember when this game came out, Madonna, the singer, was still pretty huge. So I'm not sure if they named it after her or not. So yeah, Vigilante. I mean, there's not, you know, not too much in terms of like what it's all about. Is you're beating up guys, enemies to go and save your girl. You know, I mean, which is you know, very simple storyline. But I really do like the graphics, the action. It's really a fun game. You know, Irem. They did a really great job on the arcade games, you know. So, fun times.
Thanks for checking out this episode. And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to click on the subscribe button. And for full written content, audio content, and additional geek stuff, head over to geekoutdoors.com. And I'll see you outdoors on the very next episode.